guys, welcome back to rawsynergytv. I'm really excited to share this recipe with you today. It's one of my favorites, and since peach season is here and peaches are so juicy and ripe and amazing right now, I thought this would be the perfect recipe to share with you today. Not only is it really simple, but it's so decadent and so rich that it makes either an amazing dessert to serve to your guests, or you can do what I do and just enjoy it as a fabulous meal. Here's what you're going to need. You're going to need one large, juicy, ripe peach, which I have cut into slices here. I'm also using half of a medium to large yellow nectarine. You can use half of a large to medium yellow peach if you wish, if you don't have a yellow nectarine. I like the yellow nectarine because it adds just a richer flavor to the dates that we're going to be blending them with. I've got 7 plump, juicy Medjool dates that have been pitted. I've got a small handful of fresh, plump, juicy blueberries for garnish. I'm going to use a dusting of cinnamon. And I'm also going to use a couple of my favorite flavor extracts. I'm going to use vanilla extract, and I'm also going to use a couple drops of peanut extract. These are my favorite new additions to my kitchen right now. I've been playing around with the medicine flower flavor extracts. They're 100% organic. They're extracted below 118 degrees, so they are raw, and they are changing the way I create recipes. I'm loving these right now. The great thing about these, especially something like the peanut extract, I don't typically consume peanuts. Actually haven't consumed a peanut since I went raw, but I was a huge fan of peanut butter before I went raw. Ate it all the time. But now that I'm raw and I don't really eat peanuts, I'm not attracted to eating peanuts for many reasons. But you can get the benefit of the peanut flavor without the fat. Now, some people who are allergic to peanuts may be able to have the peanut extract, although I wouldn't take that chance. Personally, if I would go into anaphylactic shock if I had a peanut, I probably wouldn't use this. But if you have a more mild allergy to peanuts, you might be able to get away with having this without any reaction. There are so many great extracts. They have coffee and chocolate, both of which I've tried and used, and I love them because you don't have the added side effects of the caffeine rush or the extra fat that comes from the nut flavors. So these are an option. These are totally optional. You can use your regular vanilla extract in this recipe if you would like, or you can omit it altogether and your recipe will still taste amazing. I'm going to use my handy Cuisinart blending stick. I'm going to pour my dates into my little blending cup here, along with my nectarine pieces right on top, just so I can get it blending easily. And I'm going to add 4 drops, or let's say 5 drops of vanilla extract. And I'm going to add 3 or 4 drops of the peanut extract. You don't need a whole lot, especially when you're making a little amount like this. So I'm just going to blend this together and get it nice and creamy. Slightly creamier than I would normally like it. I would like it to be like a little bit thicker. This came out a little bit more like frosting. But, let me show you there. You can see in there. Came out a little softer and fluffier, which is still going to be fantastic. I think the nectarine was just a little bit too big. So definitely like a half of a smaller nectarine would be better. So I'm just going to put this on a plate and smooth it out, almost like a crust. And if you're going to serve this to guests, I would definitely get little mini individual ramekins so that they each have their own individual portion. But just put it out on a plate or in a little ramekin, and then I'm just going to line it with the fresh peaches and make a really beautiful little presentation here. So I've got it all lined up, and so now I'm going to just give it a little dusting of cinnamon across the top. And garnish it with a few blueberries. And now, that's it. It's that easy, and it's so good. So I think this will definitely impress any of your guests that come over. It'll just be like the most amazing dessert. They won't even believe it's good for them, and they can really enjoy it. And you can too. And there's other variations that you can make of this recipe. You can do the whole thing in nectarines. You can do the whole thing in white peaches or white nectarines. The great thing about it, like I said, is it's properly combined. There's no nuts involved, so it's going to digest like a dream, and it's going to taste like one too. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and share, and I will see you guys in the next video.